Anyway, so like I was saying, we're gonna install this Sandcraft. Look at that, Sandcraft limit straps. Okay, what's going on, Danny?
We are getting ready to put the Sandcraft
Limit strap.
limit strap on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Don't you hate it when people just walk up and catch you off guard?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Danny? Yeah, that's what happened. So anyway, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to attempt to... Why do I keep doing that? Because I'm only joking. But no, what we're going to do is... So, different day, different video. But look, the car is exactly as we left it when we fixed... when we swapped out the A-arm, if you already saw that video. If you didn't, go find it. Just, I mean, it might not be up yet. It probably is. But anyway, if it's not, then it will be up. But we swapped out the A-arm. And now we decided, you know, since it's since it's apart this far, it's a farce. Since it's apart this far, rather than put the shock back on right now, because we have to unbolt the shock. Not only that, it makes it nice, especially for video. Car's dirty. I sprayed it off. I thought I did at least a decent job. I did not do a decent job.
It's a lot better than what it was.
It was better. It's for sure better than what it was. The important parts, like all this that you're gonna see. Back here, you wouldn't have known unless I pointed the camera and told you. Anyway, so what's gonna happen is right here. Normally you would have, you know, your sway bar. We don't have one. And normally you would have a sway bar right there. We're going to mount our limit strap mounts. Our limit strap. What would this part be called, do you think?
Limit strap pivot point?
Yeah. Mounting point, whatever. Anyway, so like I was saying, we're going to install this Sandcraft. Look at that. Sandcraft limit straps. Okay, I just wanted to say real quick. I put up a post on Facebook a while back that we were looking for limit straps. And, you know, basically I was just looking for somebody to do the research for me to tell me which ones they liked. I know I like the shock therapy ones. They're really nice. I've seen these. They look really good. The hardware looks good. And I saw that, I think it's CA Technologies. I don't know.
I think so.
Those look good too, honestly.
Yeah, looking at those two.
So I haven't seen any of the limit straps I didn't like. I thought they all look cool. But anyway, what this is about is that we had some posts on there of people telling us we don't need them. You're definitely entitled to your opinion. You're definitely welcome to comment that you don't think we need them. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to argue with you as to why we need them. But if you want to comment, I'm okay with that. Just the one thing. No calling people idiots, and not just us. If somebody else doesn't agree with you, you can't call them idiots and stuff. Because I'm just going to delete your comment and then we're going to laugh at you. So don't do it. You're welcome. You're welcome to give us your opinion. If you think we're stupid and we don't need limit straps, you're welcome to say that we don't need them. And that we are misinformed. Whatever. We don't care. Anyway, we're going to move on and get this installed. We'll be right back.
Nice! How awesome it is.
So we're back. We're going to install this. What do we have?
We have a lot of parts, no instructions.
We have a lot of parts and no instructions. So what we have here is the Sandcraft RCR limit straps. They look good. That's some nice hardware. What do you think?
Very nice.
So here's what we have. We have the straps themselves. This piece mounts where your sway bar goes through the same holes that your sway bar mounts to. This piece here that Danny has in his hand, same piece as this. That's the piece he has in his hands. This piece, it's got some bushings. This goes through here, like that. And the strap connects to it. And then these go through the bottom bolts where the shock mounts. And the strap goes through those. So it's pretty straightforward. This is not going to be a long video or a long install, but we're going to show you all the steps. we'll probably get into a little bit of how to adjust them, because I don't know how. I mean, I know how. I know the basics, but I know like limit strap kind of thing. I think they're gonna have some stretch, so I think you gotta somehow compensate. So we're gonna look for the instructions on that. I did read through the instructions, and maybe I missed that, but so we got to figure out how far. I know they have a lot of adjustment. If you look at that piece that Danny's holding, this has a lot of threads, right? So you could adjust all the way from, let's say here, like you could adjust from all the way like that to all the way like that. So that's what, 6 inches of adjustment, I would want to say.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we're gonna try to find the bottom of the suspension and probably come up a little bit. I might shoot off a message to someone that knows more about this.
3 inches.
Idea. 3 inches? 3 inches?
Almost 4. You got the little handy dandy pet right here.
Yeah, so if you go from 0, you're right, 3 inches, right?
No, because
Well, yeah, but you would want to adjust, you would start from there, right?
potato.
Because that's where that would set on the back side of there.
Close enough.
So technically about 2.5 inches. Because, you know, you can only put the nuts down so far. Anyway, regardless, there's quite a bit of adjustment there. I'm sure the straps are right within where they need to be. I'm going to shoot off a message. Maybe, you know what, Brian over at Sand Asylum has these, and he might know. I'm going to shoot him a message right now. All right, so we're back. We're going to install this thing. Are you ready, Dan?
Sure.
Danny fell asleep on me. All right, we are ready. We are going to install right now. Let's do it. So we're gonna grab one of these, and we're gonna take it over here, and we're gonna drop it in. I wish I'd gotten the car a little bit cleaner, like that. Then
That's it?
we walk away. We're done. That's it. And we got a couple of nuts. These guys right here. Danny's gonna hold the camera for a minute. We'll pop these on. Now, normally you would have your
Sway bar.
sway bar bracket down here. I don't have it. We're probably gonna grab it later and pull these bolts out and put it in place, just so that the spacing's right and all that. But right now we're gonna put it on because we want to get it set up and adjusted. That won't change. You know, that won't change this part, at the height or anything. So we can go ahead and put it on, get it adjusted, and then we can always pop this back out. So what we gotta do right now is we gotta find a big Allen. I don't even know if I have one that big. We gotta find a big Allen, and we gotta find these. Find out. That's the biggest Allen socket I have right there. That's gonna be it. Man, are we lucky?
Really?
That is what it is.
Nice.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the right size wrench as soon as we figure out what that is. Do you think this hardware is metric or standard?
Nah, I say standard.
Standard? You could be right, because 19 is 3/4, right?
That's what they say.
Who is they? Who is they?
The persons that are related to the others.
It's not that. So now we just need this guy here. I'll try that.
Ooh,
Ouch. Why is that?
that's gonna be a tough.
Okay, so I went ahead and cranked this one. Actually, tighten this one down. It's not. We're gonna put another pound or two on it. We're gonna go to factory specifications, whatever those are. But right now I'm gonna crank this one up. This Milwaukee ratchet. What's this shit? Hold on. Hold on. I'm not. Okay, I goofed up. I'll show you right now. Couple of things. One, wrong nut. Really? That's the only thing. Wrong nut. I thought it was something else. That's why I said a couple of things. I grabbed the wrong here. We get distracted here. Here we go. Ready? Here goes the magic trick. Bam.
Cheater.
Alright.
Well, they say cross threads better than no thread.
They're lock nuts. They're not cross-threaded.
Oh. Gotcha.
Okay, that's tight enough. Remember.
What makes that loud pitch? It's down.
Remember. This is not holding the suspension up or anything. It's just holding the suspension up. But, come and check this out. Look at it. Take a look from this side. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, look at that.
Now what we get to do, put this piece in. This piece is what the strap itself connects to. So you slide this in, like so. Put one nut on the back of it. Thread it in. Put the second nut. The second nut is just a jam nut, so lock it in place. Once you get it adjusted. I don't know what adjusted is yet. I don't know why that nut doesn't want to cooperate. Is that also a lock nut? Is it? I screwed up that nut. So we'll save it for the other side. We want this side to go smoothly because we're recording. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to go, right? Alright. So we're gonna put that, we don't know where it goes, so we're gonna stop there. And now we already have the shock off because we just did work. We put a new to us control arm, bottom control arm. So now what we're going to do is put the shock back in, put the limit strap in. So we'll stop this and we'll come back. Okay, so we took a quick break just to confirm, but these go on as jam nuts. This piece is already locked just where it needs to be. It's threaded all the way in. I'm going to tighten that. I don't know if I have anything that size. I'm going to pull this back out and tighten that real quick. Yeah, I totally meant to not do that.
You dropped your nuts.
These nuts?
Yeah.
I just want to scratch up this billet aluminums.
Because what's your motto?
Chrome makes it go fast.
No. It's right there on the door.
Mash, stash, repeat. Okay, so that worked. It's nice and tight. It's torqued to factory specifications. And we're gonna put this piece back in. Danny brought over this handy dandy. It's pretty cool.
It's almost like I've helped you over here before and kind of know what you need.
Alright. Damn. I think it said to start with an inch showing, right? Yep. Danny said, yeah, you just didn't hear it.
Sure.
We got a long way to go.
1 inch? Or how far did it say?
1 inch. I can't read this tape. Okay, so we have the rinses we need now. We're going to... I don't want to do that. I won't explain why, in case you don't know. We're gonna jam those in place for now. Hope those are where they belong.
Is that why they call jam nuts?
Yeah. Jamming.
I just thought they were listening to some good music.
Just be jamming. Alright. I think we're gonna throw a shock in next, right?
Sure.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna throw this shock in.
You might want to set it in there because if you throw it, it might not really go in right.
Man, you can't make them smart. This thing's heavy. Why did they make them so heavy? Couldn't they make them lighter? Yes. 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 In. All right. Yeah, here, we're going to throw this nut on because you know what'll happen.
You'll forget?
We'll forget. What size is that? 3/4?
No, it's 19.
18. Shock is back on the top. Now we're going to get the new hardware over here. I made a mess up here, but come and check this out. Here's the original hardware, right? Now we'll be using this hardware, and the way this works is we're missing a washer already. Let's move all these. Unfortunately, we're missing a washer. We'll be right back. Okay, so we had a moment. Danny and I both had a moment of a little OCD. Here's what happened. These, I don't know what happened. Maybe when I was looking at these at some point when I opened this up last night, I lost a washer, right? So here's the setup. Here's how this goes. This goes through the shock. What that does is extends your shock bolt so that you have this room to put the strap, and we'll show you why that matters in a minute. But basically what we had is we had two washers on one, or I'm sorry, you need a washer out there for sure because that's a fine small little flange area. So you got this. The next OCD thing is going to be which way do we put those? And then there's two sides. Did we get it right on both sides? And then what you had is we have this, right? One of them had three. Oops, that's something else. Three. And this is for one on either side of the strap when you connect it on there, like a right? But what we had was one with three, one with two. I don't have washers like these. These are specific to this kit. Probably even if I went to the hardware, might be difficult. So I found some bigger washers that I have, and I was like, how are we gonna use these, blah, blah, whatever. Anyway, Danny came up with the idea, we'll put those on the outside, then this piece, then the two newer ones, out here, and then the nuts. So that's what we're doing. That's a lot of explanation for not much information. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna go right now and put this on the car. And we're gonna show you how the strap, then we'll grab a strap. So shock's going back on. We need we need an impact. Which should we use? Should we use? Uh-oh, Danny's coming up with a different idea. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. We thought we saw something we didn't. We're moving on. Here we go. Look at it. There's one little thing I don't like about this. If we're out and we break down, we got to tear this car apart, and I don't have this Allen, this is getting some vice grips around here.
I think you're gonna have to pack an Allen.
I'm packing an Allen. All right.
I think that's part of the plan. Make you buy a tool.
Yeah, they probably have stock in Allen.
Eugene.
Let's see. I think I got it. Are we getting this on camera at least if I'm going to go through all this effort?
Yes, we did.
I did it. Which way are we doing this?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they put one more? Why wouldn't they make them even?
Looks good.
Oh. I didn't think about this. Strap has to go on with the shock now. So we're going to grab a strap right now. We're going to throw all that stuff right on the ground in the sand where it gets buried. Just anticipating working on this car in the sand with this stuff on it. But this is cool looking. Look at right. So we just got a call from Mr. Brian Myers, Sound Asylum. Hey brother, thanks for the information, and wish we could be there too. Everybody's out there having a good time while we're in the garage. We did. Dean's over there. He said he saw Dean fly. What'd he say? Flew by him on the hill.
Like he was standing still?
Gone. All right, well, that's that. So, let's do this. Whoop, this way, right? We got some adjustments to do.
Well, no, you got to bring it up because those shocks are already bottomed out.
True. The only problem with that, we got this thing on jack stands. This is going to be a bit of a challenge. Give us a minute. We have to process this and we will come back and show you what solution we came up with. We'll be right back. Here we go. So what's going on, Danny? What did we decide to do?
We are actually going to put the car back down on the ground so we can move the limit straps up.
Yeah, so it really doesn't need to be, we don't need it way up in the air right now for what we're doing at this point because, although, I didn't really mean that because the instructions say to have this car off the ground, all four wheels, so that's what you should do. But what we're doing right now, we already have the limit strap on, we just need to adjust it. So we're gonna put the wheel back on, the tire and wheel, and then what we're gonna do then is we are going to drop this down so that we can adjust the limit strap. Because right now it doesn't reach. So we can't even put it on because we are at full droop and it needs to be a little bit less than full droop to connect it. Is that correct? Is that accurate?
Sounds accurate.
All right. So Danny's gonna put this front wheel back on.
If I can find the socket.
I'm gonna find the socket for him real quick so he can put the wheel back on. It's this 3/4 right here. And he's going to Pismo. You're going to Pismo, right?
So far.
What does that mean?
Huh?
What does that mean?
What do you mean, so far? Well, it seems to be a storm on the horizon, so hopefully the storm goes away.
Oh, we're going anyway.
And aren't we supposed to do a tire comparison maybe on the lookout, maybe?
Yeah, we might be doing that. Danny has the bad boy wheels and tires. So we dropped it down. It still doesn't reach. See that? Still doesn't reach. We got to get the car to settle a little bit. So we're going to roll the car forward. So we got the car to settle. It was way up there. And with the car settled about an inch up here, we're to it. So we might have to, with our car sets a little bit higher than stock. And we're not going to go into that again. Car doesn't have, the shocks aren't stock. They've been modified. They've had the valving changed, different springs, not stock springs. If you have a stock car and you don't need limit straps and you don't need some of the stuff we use, we understand. Comment below, tell us that you don't need them, that we don't need them, whatever you want. But anyway, that's where we're at. We got it settled. It barely reaches. We're gonna hook it up and then we're gonna jack it up. And we're gonna see, how much. We're gonna see what the droop difference is.
Perfect. Again, we're doing this for your car because your car is different than everybody else's, and it may help other people out, and other people may think it won't.
Correct. So we're gonna bolt that up, and we'll be right back. Or actually, Danny's gonna bolt that up, and I'm gonna watch.
Show what you have. You look at it right here, it's like, well, what kind of limit strap you have?
He's got a point. He does got. We paid for Sandcraft. Sandcraft is like, they're gold, right? It's good stuff. They're quality stuff. We're not gonna lie, quality stuff. So we paid for Sandcraft, so we might as well show that we have Sandcraft. Look at that Sandcraft. It's got their name. It's got their logo. We're gonna spin it around. You're welcome, Sandcraft. Yeah, you're welcome. So we're gonna spin that around right now.
Sorry guys.
We will be right back. All right, here we go. We're going. This is actually a really simple process. We're just we're making it more difficult. We gotta make the video. The video can't be like 3 minutes long. Here we go. We're gonna pop this loose.
Hit it. Good.
All right. He's gonna swap this strap around, and we'll show you why in a minute. We showed you. You can't see it from behind. Oh, look at that. There you go. Now, you should be able to see their logo, and you should be able to see that it says Sandcraft. And I have not been able to find a single instructional video on how to install this kit. It's so easy. You shouldn't need one if you're going to install it yourself. If you're having someone install it and they can't figure out this kit,
they shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, you should find someone else. But at the same time, it's cool to have. I know. I don't care how simple it is. I'm that kind of guy that, if I order something, I like to look at the videos like even a week ahead of time and like, hey, what am I gonna be doing? And when I get it, then I'm ready to go. We gotta answer this. Hold on. It's Dean Hoover from Glamis. Let's answer it. Oh, I missed it. We're gonna call him right back. Dean is in Glamis with his the Mistress KMS, the new big turbo, the newer, bigger turbo. I can't show you the phone because you can see his phone number. Yeah, how's it going, man?
I was trying to call you, but the one that hooked it up to my truck.
Oh, got you.
Yep.
Okay, so what's going on, Danny?
What's going on?
We're out here in the garage. We're installing these Sandcraft. We've been showing you. You know what we're doing. Anyway, and I showed you a minute ago that the phone was ringing and it was Dean. He's in Glamis getting the Mistress. He already got it. He already ran it. And now he's going to tell us, he's got some words to say. Donna has something to say. I feel like Donna was saying something. What was going on in there?
I was
saying that the mistress on 100 octane is amazing.
That's
Awesome. It made me scream.
Oh no. Uh
So get this. My wife bought me a mistress, and the mistress made her scream.
oh. We gotta go. Hey, this is a PG channel. What are they doing? Anyway, yeah, no, that's awesome. So I talked. So I didn't talk to Kelly or Steph, but I did talk to Brian Myers, and he said he's like, hey, he goes, I saw a car go by, screaming up the hill, and I thought it was Dean, and I was looking, and it was Dean. He said it's fast.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. I started a third of the way up on Oldsmobile,
Yeah.
just rolling through the rollers, and I did literally at least a third of the way up. Nailed it. I was going over 50 miles an hour at the top.
Holy moly, that's good because it.
That was on 91.
Oh,
That was on 91. That was on 91.
Oh wow. So it's,
I was in the high 50s on 100 octane. Now I blew to the bottom, and you know, like how we did before, we were in the back, blow to the bottom, and zoom up the hill.
Yeah.
All do the whoops and everything. I was like 67 miles an hour.
okay. That.
I think the biggest bang for the buck. I mean, I'm real happy with what I got now, but I think the biggest bang for the buck, performance and everything, is the heartbreaker on 100 octane.
Yeah, it was amazing. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna come back in a minute. We're gonna finish doing this install. We'll be right back. I think what I missed, part of what I missed, is I think Danny actually got most of this done over here. He did. Look at that. I mean,
That's only partial.
that's the biggest part of it right there. We do have to unbolt the shock. That's easy. Jack the car up, no problem. But we're finishing this up. We're gonna see, before we hook up the strap over there, we're gonna jack up the car with only one strap on and see what the difference is with the limit strap. We'll show you that. Right? Right, Danny?
Right.
All right. He's gonna tighten this up right now. It's gonna be noisy. Ready? Here, go, do it. Awesome, right? I like power tools. Now we just gotta tighten this guy up, and this side's done. And then we'll jack it up and show you what the difference is. We might need to adjust it. I feel like we might need a little more droop. I feel that way.
You feel that way?
Am I right?
You might be left.
I laid out the tools for this, which is this and this. So we need
And
to.
I probably just came over here and mixed them all up.
No, you're good. We just gotta tighten that top up. We gotta tighten this up. Yes. Oh, that's a 5/8. Let me grab a 5. Man, we're getting tired. I'm tired. Are you tired, Danny?
A little tired.
We've been going at this for a while. Not like non-stop, but here's what you need. Take that one out of your way. Put that over there. All right. Now we got it. Oh, that's a different size, huh? The nut is a different size than the bolt. So it's probably 11/16. Uh-oh. Did we run out of juice?
We ran out of juice.
I gotta clean up. Look at all this. I gotta start putting tools away. It's getting out of control. Oh, he busted out the impact. Smart. Honestly, I just don't believe in turning ratchets anymore if you don't have to. Okay, don't make the mistake we made. These are directional, as in the hole's a different size on each end, which means these spacers, what Danny's showing you right now, these little spacers that go into this clevis, don't go through this hole. They only go through that big hole. Not that one, this one. All right, so basically what that means is we have to flip the strap over. And because we have to flip it over, we're gonna actually swap straps so that the Sandcraft reads this way, I think. Do we want, or which way do we want it? That
That would
way?
be upside down.
Yeah, we want it probably that way. Oh, it's gonna be the same, so it's gonna be opposite. Okay, well, it is what it is. And that's what it is.
So, do Do you want them facing forward? Or you want to face them back?
Yeah, let's make them facing forward. You can't see them facing back at all, is what we determined, right?
Yeah.
So we'll face them forward. They are what they are. OCD.
What it is.
All right, you've already seen this part. We're gonna come back to when it's bolted up and then we'll lift the car off the ground. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna jack this thing up real quick and show you the difference between the side with the limit strap. This side, look at it by the way, it's cool now, it's all the way on here. Hold on. So, I think we're already off the ground. Nope, not yet. Okay, now, so we're off the ground on this side, not on this side. Yeah, so, yeah. So what do we got? Let's go back down, just down a hair. Wait, okay, now back up, just nice and slow. Okay, is that one starting to spin?
It's
Yeah.
starting to spin.
Okay, this one's completely off. So I'd say right now we probably got, I want to say less than a ½ inch of difference, but it's definitely stopping it. So maybe in reality, we might actually want to take, we're probably gonna, I think we're actually probably going to,
Also depends on when you go fly through the whips.
yeah,
So,
I think we're gonna crank that up a little bit at some point. Okay, we've drug this out into an all-day job. I don't know. If you really just like had everything laid out and you just did this job without goofing around, what do you think? A couple hours, hour?
hour maybe.
Yeah, I think it's only an hour job. It's not that bad at all. But we've been dragging it out. Man, we were doing other things on the car at the same time. First, we did the A-arm. Then we were doing this, but we were goofing off. So anyway, we're done. Look at it. Both sides. We did both sides. We have it adjusted to where we think it should be for this car. We can't tell you where that is because your car, yeah. Well, and your car is not this car. I'm not saying your car's not as good as it. Your car might be better. Your car's probably better than this car, but it's not this car. And this car has some specific shock adjustments that are specific to this car.
Very specific.
So, but we have them where they think where we think they should be for now. We'll find out. We will find out. So, thank you, Danny, for helping out. He's been a huge help on multiple videos. Brandy's been working weekends. She can't be here. Danny is an awesome super help. So we appreciate it.
I love
And
doing this stuff.
yeah, he likes doing this stuff. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like if you like. If you don't like,
Double click.
Yeah, double click that like, dislike. And then also, yeah, don't double click the like. That wouldn't be right. Also, comment. We like comments. Comment. Tell us what you think about these Sandcraft. And then tell us what you think about your life in general. Maybe not. But yeah, comment. It would be awesome. And don't forget to click the little, what's that bell called? Notify, so that when we put up a video, you know, you might want to, maybe you want to see the next video. We have stuff coming up. We did A-arm. We did this. We did that. We're doing other stuff. We got more stuff coming. Performance. We have a big, kind of a big one. Hopefully Danny's going to be
I know what it is,
He
and
does.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, it's going to, but what's going to happen is,
I'll make time.
this is going to come off, not permanently. This is all going to come off. This whole back's going to come off. We're going to make a bunch of room because we're going to do some work back here. And, yeah, so stay tuned. Subscribe so that when that video comes out, you can, you'll be notified. Peace. Brandy says peace. She couldn't be here. She's sorry she missed the videos.
How's it go? Peace.
Peace. Thanks. Bye.